Welcome to Catholic News World.
Welcome to Catholic News World. Please subscribe to our channel. My name is Steph. Here are this week's breaking news headlines.
A young Catholic priest was killed in Nigeria. Father Charles Onumhoel Ijechi, of the Archdiocese of Benin City in southern Nigeria, was killed by gunmen along Ogbor Road in Ikpoba Oka local government area, Edo State, on June 7. It is with great dismay that we received the news this morning that Father Charles Onumhoel Ijechi was shot dead on June 7 on his way back to his parish and that his remains were found on Boundary Street in Ikpoba Hill, Ikpoba Oka local government area, Edo State, Archbishop Augustine Akubas of Benin City said in an official statement. The murdered priest had recently been ordained. As Archbishop Akubas recalls, Father Charles Onumhoel Ijechi, who was ordained a priest on August 13, 2022, was vice principal of Michael College, Ikwe-Niro. The responsible security authority has been informed and is currently working on the case, the Archbishop confirmed. We pray that the perpetrators of this crime will be brought to justice. Archbishop Akubas meanwhile announced a funeral service for Father Ijechi on June 9, 2023 in the chapel of the Bishop Kelly Pastoral Center. At least 3 kidnappings of priests have been reported in other southern and southeastern states of Nigeria in the last 2 months. Sadly, these kidnappings of priests and religious have become common in the country. Pope Francis was admitted to Rome's Gemelli Hospital where he had abdominal surgery on June 7 in the afternoon. At the end of the general audience on Wednesday morning, Pope Francis was admitted to Rome's Gemelli University Hospital. A statement released by the Holy See press office said the Holy Father had laparotomy and abdominal wall surgery under general anesthesia. The surgery, decided upon over the past few days by the medical team assisting the Holy Father, became necessary due to an incisional hernia that is causing recurrent, painful and worsening subocclusive syndromes, the statement said. On Twitter the Pope sent a message of thanks for prayers offered for him. After the surgery, the Pope's surgeon, Dr. Sergio Alfieri, told reporters that there were no complications, and that the Pope was conscious, alert, and joking after surgery. Dr. Alfieri said the Pope should eventually be able to resume travel and his normal activities, but should not lift heavy objects. As a standard precaution, the Pope will stay in the hospital for 5 to 7 days. The Holy See press office announced that his audiences have been suspended until the 18th of June. On the solemnity of Corpus Christi, he received the Eucharist. Among the many messages of closeness, he was touched by the affection of the family of little Miguel Angel, baptized by Pope Francis last 31st of March during his visit to the pediatric unit of the hospital, who sent him a poster wishing him a speedy recovery. The Holy Father personally thanked the mother with a brief phone call. Meanwhile, messages of good wishes for a speedy recovery are coming in from around the world. The president of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, Archbishop Timothy Broglio, of the Archdiocese for the Military Services, issued a statement praying for the Holy Father. As Pope Francis recovers from surgery, he is strengthened by faith in the healing power of our merciful God. Please keep Pope Francis and all those in the hospital in your prayers today and every day. Jesus always walks with us and is even closer whenever we need healing and comfort, he said. A Catholic priest of the Cathedral of Our Lady of Guadalupe, in the municipality of Guachochi, Mexico, described the community of Santa Anita after the shooting on June 5 at the town church, whose facade and interior received hundreds of bullets. The damage to the church was caused by a confrontation between 2 armed criminal groups, and according to the police authorities, a grenade and rifle cartridges were found, as well as a burned-out van and a headless man. The priest Enrique Urzua, who arrived at the community of Santa Anita after recording the attack, recorded a video from inside the compound that was posted on Facebook. It has as a background several religious images that were placed on a wall with bullet holes. He also shared the photograph of the image of Our Lady of Sorrows lying on the floor and with the protective glass broken, as a result of the armed attack that caused the flight of a large part of the residents. According to Religion Digital, the priest found and rescued 3 children of different ages 1, 9, and 11, abandoned at the scene, whom he took with him to the cathedral. The Catholic bishops of Mexico also released a statement on the attack. At the conference of the Mexican Episcopate, with deep pain and indignation, we unite in communion with the entire community of Santa Anita, in the municipality of Guachochi, Chihuahua, who live with insecurity and uncertainty. In the midst of so much death and crime in the country, we publicly condemn this situation and demand an end to the violence. The State Attorney General's Office of Chihuahua stated that on the outskirts of the community church, a lifeless body of an unidentified male person, approximately 35 years old, was found, who presented gunshot wounds and separation of the cephalic extremity. He was wearing green military clothing, black tactical boots, and a black belt. The church, as well as 2 uninhabited houses, had various impacts from a firearm projectile. The following was confirmed at the scene: a pickup truck, Chevrolet brand, completely burned and over 700 weapon bullet casings. The Jesuits also released a statement on the incident. The Society of Jesus in Mexico deeply regrets the acts of violence that occurred last Monday, June 5 in Santa Anita, Guachochi, Chihuahua, where a church was fired upon and 1 person was murdered, causing deep fear among the residents, who until now are in a state of defenselessness. A few days after the first anniversary of the murder of 2 Jesuit priests Javier and Joaquin in the Temple of Sorocoí, Urique, the Sierra Tarahumara once again experiences another attack on its sacred spaces in the mountainous area in southern Chihuahua. The Jesuits of Mexico ask the different levels of government to intervene to restore tranquility and peace to the communities. A nude man jumped on the altar at the Vatican Basilica. Vatican News reported that a penitential rite held at St. Peter's Basilica in reparation for a desecration at the altar of confession. Cardinal Mauro Gambetti celebrated a penitential rite in St. Peter's Basilica after a Polish-born man stripped down and climbed on top of the altar of the confession with the words "Save Children of Ukraine" written on his back in marker. The desecration occurred on Thursday, June 1, 2023, in the evening. The Archpriest of St. Peter's Basilica, Cardinal Mauro Gambetti, conducted a penitential liturgy on Saturday morning at noon at the altar of the confession. On Thursday, as the basilica was about to close, a man of Polish nationality approached the high altar, quickly undressed, and jumped upon the marble altar. As officers of the Vatican Gendarmerie approached, the man did not resist but cooperated as they led him to the police station inside the Vatican. After ascertaining his identity, the man was handed over to the Italian police, according to the Italy Holy See Treaty, and was issued an expulsion order and instructed to leave Italian territory.
Watch our programme every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Catholic News World channel. God bless.
Please subscribe to Catholic News World's YouTube channel. Thanks and God bless.